Okay, so this is your yesterday. Create a trigger to control delete operation on the table if we try to delete the employee Smith details. So that means other than Smith, if you want to delete any employee, so that should be allowed. What is our table name? Test. Sushant, Ali, pan off it. Okay, right. So now Smith. So if you try to delete a Smith, okay, na, then don't allowed. But other than Smith, if you want to delete any other employee, you can accept. Okay. So how you written? Create or replace trigger T or del if I'm using. And here compulsory we should, okay, sorry. We should take any after or before. Okay, which operation we need to do? Delete on test. And here compulsory what should be take for each row. Okay. And after that, begin. And the condition is what now? If. So here old bind variable dot, which value I need to store? E-name. Okay. Suppose if your employee name is equals to Smith, suppose in case if it is a Smith, then I need to raise my application error. So application error of then I can go minus some number you have to pass and what we can say we can't delete okay Smith details. Simple I'm writing okay now we can't delete Smith details okay and finally end if and end your begin statement. So after your trigger is successfully created, okay, then you need to test now. So delete from the test table where ename is equals to, if any one name you can apply here. For example, I was given here James. When I'm sending James, that means which employee I'm deleting here? James. Now this name, okay, while you are deleting level, this name will be storing under your old variable memory. So here, which name are you going to be deleted? James. So James is equals to Smith. Condition false. False means rise application error, not execute. So not execute means the restrictions are not there. Not there means operation is allowed. Okay, na? So now it was C, one row. Even though if you want to come back, if any other person like Ellen was there, if I'm using Ellen, Ellen also deleted. But whenever I try to delete here, what now? Smith, then it was showing error. And what it was say, you cannot delete Smith details. So this is the way you can go to control your delete operation. Below write down. Okay, right. So these are what now the validations how to do your data before you want to insert, update as well as delete. Okay, now right. And the next one, the one more reason we are using triggers. Okay, what is the next reason for auditings? So now text ID. So example on auditing. Right. So guys here observe. First of all, we should know that what is auditing. So what is auditing? So auditing is nothing but, I already said to you, each and every transaction information we need to save with your particular date and particular time. So that's why you can see if you do any transaction through ATM machine, if you do some transactions, okay, after transaction successfully done, you will get one slip. In your slip, can you identify your transaction ID number is there, as well as date is also there, as well as time also there. So transaction ID, date, time. Okay, now that all informations we can see it. That means so and so transaction on so and so which date you perform, at what time you perform. So including date and time also we can save. So same like this, auditing here nothing but what now? When user is performing some transaction, okay, those are transactional values we need to store. The transactional values means what now? The transaction information. We need to save into one more table. So we are performing operation in one table, but the transaction information we are storing into another table. Okay. This is called as a audit table. These audit tables are maintained by in real time database administrators. And this is normal table. These tables we are interacting. So user interaction with a normal table, but what you performed here, that information will save it into another table. That another table is called as what now? Audit. And those audit tables are who will manage in real time? Administrators are manage. So database administrators are manage those. Okay, now? So that storing of those transactional values in your table, that is what we called as a auditing tables we called. Okay, now? So audit means what now? Write down. When we manipulate data in a table, those transactional values are stored in an other table is called as audit table. Is called as audit table. Okay, that means here two tables I'm using. One is where we can do manipulations is one table. And after manipulations, okay, whatever you are doing manipulations and which transaction you perform, like insert transaction, update transaction, delete transaction. Okay, those are transactional values are saved into another table. That where you saved your transactional information, the transactional information table is called as a audit. Got it now? So let me see practical I'm showing. Don't write. First observe concept. Suppose are you created one table now, EMP1. Just normally I'm taking any table you can create as your wish. So now here simple one employee table I'm going to design now. Okay, this is one table we design. this name already existing. Which table? EMP1. Okay, right. So now one table I design, but I'm not inserting any data. And continuously, I'm going to take one more table that is called EMP1 underscore audit. In this audit table, I'm going to save some referential identity. That means the administrator want to know the user is performed which transaction, insert transaction, update transaction, delete transaction. And through that transaction, which row it was inserted, which row inserted, which row updated, which row deleted. So that information to knowing purpose, what I'm going to take here, I will take one referential column I'm taking. The column is called as what now? EID. This is my reference column. With the help of this reference column, I can understand that which row inserted, which row updated, which row deleted. That is our information. Next column, I'm taking here. Next column, audit information. Inform. Okay, now this is I will take varchar 2 of some 100. Okay, audit information. Information is what I said, transaction information. Which transaction you performed, on which date are you performed, at what time are you performed. This is called a transactional information. Okay, now, right. So these two columns I'm going to prepare. After preparing, one is called a EMP table. It's a normal table. One is called a audit tables. Okay. Then after you can create your, okay, what we called trigger. Create or replace. So trigger TR audit. Okay, now TR audit. Then you can use before or after. Then you can use before or after. Which operation here, for example, insert operation. On which table? I'm interacting EMP1 because user developer cannot interact with the audit tables. I'm interacting with whom? EMP1. So EMP1. Then after what now? For each row. Then after begin. Under begin, now see, your insert operation are you performed on EMP1 table, but that insert operation transaction, what is the transaction? Insert transaction, the insert transaction values I want to store into audit table. So that's why how I can write in the body, insert into EMP1 underscore audit. Okay, now, and sending what? Values. Here, EMP1 underscore audit. How many columns we have here? 2 columns. First one is what? EID. Now see. So now here, which command here? Insert command. Insert command through what I can do? I can insert new data. I can insert new data. What you inserted, the new data, that new data, which column I want to store? EID. So that's how I can store colon new dot EID. Because every inserting value will be saved under new variable. Which bind variable? New variable. So colon new dot, which column data I'm storing? EID column data I'm storing. Okay, fine. This is one column. Second column is what now? Audit information. In this audit information, what I want to save, sir, means I have to save something here. Some message I'm sending. What is the message? Someone inserted a new row into what? Your means which table? Suppose my understanding EMP1 table. Okay, someone inserted a new row into EMP1 table. Okay, EMP1 table on. Up to here we called as a string. This is one string on. On when it was applied here, you can see I'm using on concatenation, some space, concatenation on which date I have to know at what time. So here I want to use one function. What is that? To underscore char of sysdate. Sysdate means current date. Okay, but current date I want to get some different format I want to take. So the different format what I'm sending DD, MON and YYY. This is the format space HH. Okay, MI and next one what? SS. And suppose I'm using AM, but it was now as per the time, this is a PM. So automatically it will change. So now I just close and finally query close. Understand now? So now I just executed now. Okay, fine, sir. Then finally end execute. Your trigger successfully created. After created successfully, let me come out and see present my tables EMP1 no data. Next EMP1 underscore, what is this? Audit is also no information. So now users are performing their operation. Insert into which table? EMP1. They're sending values of employee ID number, employee name, employee salary. So user is performing this insert transaction on which table? EMP1 table. Okay, sir, let's go. So let's go and one row created. After one row created, you can call your table. Yes. In your table, you are inserted data showing, no problem. But there's a transactional information. That means this 1021 record on which date at what time is inserted. That I want to see in my audit. So which record user inserted? 1021 inserted. So that's why the audit information, what I kept, someone inserted a new row into EMP1 table on here. What it is here? Okay. Oh, so here what I missed? Sysdate missing. 1 second, guys. Sysdate I missed here. Before for each row begin insert on. What we need to add? Sysdate. So sysdate is missing, comma. Okay, now sysdate DD MON dash YYY hours. Okay, fine. And next I need to go for to end execute. My trigger created and just come out. The previous table, I just go to truncate now. Okay, now truncate means what? Deleted. So now we can go for audit. Okay. And next come back here. Now your tables are called now. Is there any row? No. Okay, now and now we can insert. Now we can insert. Insert into what? EMP1 sending values. ID 1021, name Smith, and salary 24,000. Now can see. Now we can come out data successful insert, but this audit information I can see this. So 1021 record is inserted by someone into my table EMP1. On which date? 19th August 2023. At what time? 4:49:01. I was given AM, but it was taken PM. Got it? So on which date, at what time, your 1021 record is inserted by user. That information database administrators can know it. That's why when you're working in real-time company, okay, na, whenever you want to do insert, update, delete on your tables, na, this insert command, update command, delete command, on which date you perform, at what time you perform, today, how many insertions you perform, today, how many updations you perform, today, how many deletions are performed. Each and every information, your database administrators will know it. That's why you can't say any lies in real time. Suppose your team lead is giving some work. What is the work? 100 records you want to insert. That is today task. That 100 records you want to insert. The what you want to say, you are inserted 50 records. But you are sending to message your team lead, sir, 100 records inserted, sir. Okay. So then what he will do? he will go to check a audit table. So in audit table, your count is there, na? Yes. On the day, how many you inserted? So based on that, you're telling Lisa, you're telling right or wrong, your project leads can understand. That's why each and everything, whatever you do in real time, it will be recorded. Recorded. So based on that only, performance will see this guy was completed task on time or not. The task is completed on time, extra time he was taking, extra time how much he was taking, these all are there calculated. On time, if you do, you will get a good marks. On time, if you finish your work, then the performance will be increased. If on time not 2 hours extra, 2 days extra, if you're doing, your performance will be degraded. So this based on this calculation only, they will give a promotions. Understand? Promotion, how you expected. If you show your talent, they will give a promotion. Otherwise, they never give it. If you started your 25,000 salary, you're never showing your performance, then your salary will 25,000 only. Because this is not a government now. Government has have some rule. What is the rule? Suppose you are a government employee. You do work, not do work. As per experience, government should give a increments. Every year they have increments. Yes or no? But in private sector, not like that. Na? Increments, how they will give it? Our performance wise. Okay. See, IT industry, how many struggles, so many people thinking that IT industry is easy, getting so lakhs of salaries. Who will get lakhs of salaries? Who have a talent, whose performance is excellent performance, then they will get a lakhs of salaries. Okay, don't expect that automatically. If work do it, if I didn't do my work, my salary will come. My salary automatic increment means never. Okay, na? If you started 25,000, the 3 years your performance is not good, na? 3 years your salary 25 only. That's why so many people see in outside. You are also observed. Some people went into IT industry. They have a 7-8 years of experience, but their salaries are very low. Very low salaries. But behind to them, that means behind of that person, if any newcomer will come, the newcomer salary high. He's having experience 7 years. He's having experience 3 years, but 3 years expense salary is more than 7 years. What do you understand? Because his talent, his performance is going to be good. That's why he never mind. He's a 3 years of experience candidate or 2 years, or never mind. Performance they will see. Okay, that's why recently one news is came in the market. Recently means I think 1 year, 1.5 year back. One IIT student got a placements in a TCS or somewhere. So TCS is offered. How much lakhs, 58 lakhs rupees offered. 58 lakhs IIT student. 58 lakhs means monthly how much? 5 lakhs, near 5 lakhs, 4.7, 4 point. So monthly his salary is a 4.7 lakhs. Monthly, not yearly. But he rejected that offer. He rejected. I don't want it. Then these company people they're going to be follow him. Why you want it? If you want it extra anything, I will give 60 lakhs lelo. But he said, no, not my ambition. My ambition is different. So I want to go abroad. So he was like, his ambition is different. Then the person said, if your ambition is different, then why you came to IT industry for interviews? Then he said, what now? I just check it out my talent. My capabilities are reachable or eligible for your IT sector or not. But later I thought that my capabilities are very higher compared to your company. So your company is not suitable for my talent. He said like that. What he said, your company is not suitable to my talent. That's why I can't work here. So that means his level is what now? More than IT. That means he was thinking like a scientist. He's not thinking like an employee. So that is what I'm telling that. See, they are offering 60 lakhs offer, like 65 lakhs also offer, 70 lakhs offer. He didn't say, no, don't offer me. because just I'm testing for my capabilities, my knowledge is testing. So I'm fine. Okay, I can beat your IT interviews. But next, not this is my level. My level is different. So he left out almost 75 lakhs package. He left out that student. He came into paper and 1.5 year back, news channel also. Okay, so that is what. So that is what. That's why performance, guys. If you need expectation high, you show your performance. Everything is a performance in IT field. If you're dumbly, calmly sitting, no one can take care about you. So presentations give it, seminars give it, mingling with colleagues, talk to colleagues. Okay, participate in each and every aspect in your company, what it was going to happen. If you do like this, then everyone eyes on you. Oh, this candidate is very talented here. If that kind of statement will come outside, then automatically your talent will be spread in the company. When it was spread the company, and it will go to where management, then management in their mind also your name will come. So and so employee is very talented. So that mind will go that statement will go to higher companies higher authorities okay then they are eye on you. Then what they thought, they want to don't leave to you. Actually, they want what now? You want to keep it. So in that time you can expect. Now you can expect, sir, I'm expecting 15 lakhs. Then they will ready. Okay, lelo, aja. Don't go. In my company only work. That's why your talent you need to expose in industry. I'm telling especially IT field. I'm telling that if you're not exposing your talent now, okay, then you never grow up. Because some people in my college days also I observed, if seminar means we are skipping that day. Yes or no? If seminar is there means on that day we are skip and we are telling that TM, sir, I'm getting fever, sir. Something ho gaya hai. We are skipping like that. So, okay, in the college days, we don't know that much knowledge, idea. So, we have some little bit scare, yes or no? So, we don't know communication to talk. Maybe that is some reasons every student is skipping. But in IT industries, if you come to IT industry, that kind of mentality is not suitable, first of all. And especially when you're working in multinational companies, not in small scale companies. Small scale companies means, okay, it is a normal. It's like this is a company, small startup companies, etc. But if you go to multinational, TCS, Accenture, or Wipro, Infosys, Oracle, okay, now if you go like that, Google, there is not like you don't like that, okay? You have to expose your talent because there are different kind of culture of people are working. Foreigners are there in multinationals. Foreigners are working, North Indian, South Indian, okay, different Punjabi person, Marathi person, different culture people. They are working in a multinational. That's why you have to mingling with them. The culture is different. There's all aspects. If you participate now, then your name will be rise in the company. No, I'm sitting like this. It's my college days, how I'm hang same like that means real, I'm telling you never grow up. So that is automatically day by day you can understand when you go to real time. Okay, now that's why from now onwards only, first thing is what now, especially I'm taking boys and girls, dare to talk. Don't, if I'm talking to someone, okay, why you are going to be square? Why you are going to be fear? Okay, he is also human being now. Maybe he was somewhat higher than you, but it is not like that. You are not a higher. Maybe you will also will get the same position in the future. But talkativeness important. Expressing your doubts, ideas is very important. That's why you can see if you so many movies you can observe. IT related movies are coming out. So many in Telugu movies and Hindi movies. Heroine is software engineer, hero software engineer. So software engineer, they're going to be taking some seminars also. Yes or no? Presentations, seminars. They're going to abroad for client purpose. In front of client, they want to explain their project. Yes or no? Nowadays, so many movies are coming like that, which are related to IT industry. In real IT industry, what it will happen? So this kind of things is very important, guys. If you have it, that kind of exposing now, then you will be rock in IT industry. And within very less span of time, you will reach your heights. Okay, now? But you will be sitting as a dummy candidate now. Okay, calmly sitting. I don't want to talk anybody. I don't want to participate any annual day functions or any outgoing functions, outings. If you're not going like that now, no one can take care about. Okay, na? But what I am telling here, in this also good and bad is there. If you choose bad, you will become a bad. But if you choose good manner, you will be good. Good or bad, both are there. If you go to outing with the boys and girls, at the time, you will be perfect. My purpose is outing for the company basis I came, but I don't want to do miscommunicate here, misbehavior. Na. Yes or no? This is company party. All are our colleagues. In the way you can go, but negative way if you go na, definitely that is also remarkable in your career. So some people, what their mentality, they're doing some misbehavior with girls, with some other persons. They're doing like that. So girls are some a little bit scared. They didn't come outside. And even the parents also not send because of reason this kind of things are happening in IT industry mostly. So that's why be careful. But if you are perfect, no one can touch you. Yes or no? If I am the perfect, no one can touch me. If you are losing, everyone come to me. Simple example. If I make it friendship now with you, suppose if I lose that means my behavior, I lose it, and I'm come down, and I'm making friendship with you, what happened? You will not give respect to me. सार से भैया हो जाएगा. Yes or no, ma? If I'm going like that, you will call like not sir, you are calling bhaiya. If deeply if you go na, the next word will come. Are, Haira, mama, this kind of bad words come. So this is a mistake of myself, not your mistake. Because that kind of lenience I'm giving to you. And I am also come down my status. That's why what happened, definitely my respect gone. Same as in real time also, when you are a perfect, no one can touch you. If anybody come, hey, what? Get out. If you say like this, anybody come? Anybody come? No. So that is what I'm telling you, especially girls. So very strongly you have it. Okay, no? Right. So now, performance. So here also, every day, that means whatever I can perform. Suppose now, see, I inserted 1021. At what time I inserted? 449. Suppose next to the person is inserted one more record. Next to one more record he inserted. 102. LN. Then what we can come? 32,000. He inserted one more. On the same day. Today 19, na? On the same day, I inserted second row. But if you come out and see your main table, record is there, audit table, you can. Now, 1022 record inserted by someone into EMP1 table on which day? Same day. But time is 5-4. Previous record, 449. That's why if you go to ATM missions now, I already set you some examples. Through ATM mission, how many transactions we can do? 3. More than 3 if you try, immediately message will come. What is the message? Your transaction limit is exceeded. Yes or no? How they knows you already completed 3 transaction means this is. On the 19th day, already how many transactions you finished? 2 transactions. That means you have how many chances? 1 chance. And the 1 transaction you can accept your database. But 4th transaction, not accept because already count is there here. On the same date, you done 3 transactions. So this customer that called chances are completed. The transaction limit is complete. Okay. This is the way advantage of what now? Editing tables. Okay, now? Understand now? Right down below. First two tables you can create now. These are the two tables design. Then after your program, write down. Then after your program, write down. After that, you just insert your record. Then after you need to testing now. And after testing, you can call. Okay, select the star from EMP1. Next, select the star from EMP1 underscore audit. Okay, right. Okay, right. So same as if you want to perform on update operation, okay, don't write, just observe because small modifications are there. Suppose you need to do updation. Here, which command I need to use? Update. And everything is same, but update command means existing data we are changing. Yes or no? Existing means old or newer? Old. That's why you can use a old. Okay. And everything will be same, guys, here. And let me come out to and one statement also. Someone updated a row into EMP1 table or in EMP1 table. Okay, now? Right. Just observe, don't write because these all are there in this notes, in your notes, these are all are there. Okay, now let me come out and do some updation now. Update EMP1 set sal is equals to 55,000. Okay, 55,000 where employee ID is equals to 1022. So now come back and see your table updated on 55. Now you can see audit table 1022. Someone updated a row in EMP1 table on same date, but time is what? 5:13. So updation information also they can keep. Same as suppose they wanted which operation now? Delete operation, for example. So now delete operation, what should we do? Delete means which value deleted? Old only. Yeah, there is no change, but only operation is change. So delete and what next? Someone deleted. Someone deleted. And everything deleted a row from EMP1 table. Okay. Now everything will be same. You just come out and see to execute now. Okay. And now you can do delete. But before that, I need to call my table EMP1. These are the two things are there. Now I'm deleting. Delete from EMP1 where EID is equals to 1021. Suppose you people are asking, suppose I can use ename is equals to Smith. Okay, now? My condition is not ID. My condition is a name. If I executed this one, row deleted successfully and come back to your, okay, the general table deleted and come back to your audit table. Which row deleted? 1021. But my condition is ename. I'm not giving EID, but it was showing EID. So that means on which column basis you can delete. But ID is a unique now. That ID will be same. So 1021 record is deleted from your table on which day? Same day. At what time? 5:14. So like this, these are what we called auditings. Understand now? So now how you did DML operations, same to same DDL. DDL is not changed, but I will show you one example how to do. Right on below. Second one, DDL triggers. So what is DDL trigger? What is DDL trigger? Okay, now write down. When we created a trigger on DDL commands. Here DDL commands means create command, alter command, okay, rename command, drop command, but truncate is not supported. Okay, truncate is not allowed. So trigger on DDL command. Okay, then we called as DDL trigger. Then we called as a DDL trigger. Okay, but generally in real time, what it was happen? These triggers are handling by who is this? Database admin only. DML triggers are handling by programmer, developer, but DDL triggers are handling by who? Administrators. Okay. Now, and what is the syntax of this? What is the syntax of this? Same. Create or replace. Create or replace. Trigger name. And here also same as it is. Nothing change. Everything same. Just operations will be changed. Remaining all are same. Before or after. Which operation? Create or alter or rename or drop. On what? On what? Database name, or else a database name is nothing but your username. Don't confuse. Username dot schema. It should be user schema, because every database is one schema in our Oracle. Next, and for each row, if you want it, you can use for each row. Then after begin as usual, then you can go to right here what now? Trigger body or statements. And finally, end. Okay. Same as this. And see one example I will show you. Write down. Create a trigger to restricted to restricted to restricted. Create command restricted. Create command on MyDB 4PM database. Okay, na? So, which command I need to restrict means create command. Okay, now let me see. Come to your database. Present, I'm in MyDB 4PM only. So now I'm going to create one trigger. Create or replace trigger name TRDDL. Okay. So after or for which command? Create. On which database I want to restrict? MyDB 4PM dot, what is this? Schema. Okay, na? Right. And this is row level. I don't want to use a for each row. So begin. How to do restriction? Come on. Rise underscore application underscore error of -20 some number. And what you say? We cannot perform. We cannot perform. Which operation? Create a operation. Okay, create a operation. So now I just execute. Then after that, end your begin thread. And then execute now. Trigger created, and let me try this. So create a table TT22 of some serial number I'm creating now. So what happened? You can see giving error. What is error? We cannot perform create operation. So your error during of execution is MyDB so-and-so database. Okay, na? So that means what happened? This create command, you can try and try and try. You can try and try and try. You can't. That means your create command completely restricted. No one can perform create operation on which database? MyDB 4PM. So same like the DML queries, whatever I given, convert into DDL. Okay, na? That I was given in the main materials, your practicing purpose, right, Ambil? This example you can take. One example you can take, now you can get some idea. Okay, now? Right. So these are the trigger objects, guys, here, how they want to use. And these are the four objects which was comes under subblocks. Okay, now? Right. And now these are the subblocks topic is finished here. And a few more topics are there that we will be continue on Monday session. And maximum end of next weekend, your batch is complete. Okay, now? Either Saturday maximum. If it is not possible, I will take Monday also. Okay, no? So maximum, I think these days are enough for my topics. 1 week is enough. If in case anything is happen, one day we will take extra. Okay, na? Right, yes. So I stop it. We'll continue Monday session. Right. Thank you. Thank you so much. And end of the day, okay, na? I will give complete material. Not this material, full-fledged material I will send to you. Okay, na? So the complete Oracle 19C material, some interview questions, some exercise queries and programs for your practicing purpose. Later, some resume models, fresher resumer and experienced people resume. So this complete stuff I will upload into Google Class on your last day. Okay, na? Last day means next Saturday. If it is finished, I will upload immediately in your Google Class and you can go to download. Okay, na? Right, guys. Right, guys. Yeah, you can leave. like we are going to use procedures, functions, ये सबको कहाँ स्टोर कर रहा है? Singapore the scheme.
लाइक मतलब जैसे पैकेज के अंदर सब रहते हैं उस टाइप
That is different. ये schema का मतलब database. It's called memory.
कर्ली ब्रैकेट के अंदर जो
This is what we call the database. And every database your Oracle treat as a schema. schema is something like memory allocated और इसके अंदर हम लोग बहुत सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स को स्टोर करते
की एंड वैल्यू
like a tables को स्टोर करते हैं प्रोसीजर्स को फंक्शन हर थिंग वी आर गोइंग टू बी कीपिंग इन दिस memory and this memory is called as what now schema
MyDB user is the schema
MyDB 4Q is a schema because when you created MyDB 4Q it was allocating memory तो उसी के अंदर अब जब ये पूरा काम उसी के अंदर कर रहा है MyDB 4 that's why every time when I log in what happens I'm getting you MyDB 4 slash उसके साथ login होने के बाद ये जो मैं करता हूँ तो मतलब ये पूरा ऑपरेशंस अब किस स्कीमा के अंदर कर रहा है MyDB 4 schema के